Declan Rice was talking about his free kick, and he said that Nicolas Jover actually wanted him to cross the ball instead of shoot. Now he obviously ignored that. Do you like that the players in those moments can take the initiative and say, I know the coach wants me to do this, but I sense something, I sense I can do it?
I love it, especially when it goes to the back of the net instead of a counter-attack. So, yeah, I mean, they have to make the decision. We are here to help them, to try to paint the picture of what the options are, but I loved it. I think when we talk about making the next step is a lot about that. It's about taking initiative, making things happen on the pitch, and believing that you can actually win the game by yourself sometimes. And I was really impressed the way he did it.
And you always talk about needing magic moments, and sometimes magic moments, and they're not born out of following the rules. Sometimes you have to break the rules.
For sure. And you have to do something that is not in the books. We always talk about that. It's like the energy that we create in the stadium. That's a magic moment, you know. It felt like the crowd was taking that ball and put it into the net. It was something special that night from the beginning. And when you are able to create those moments, I think you are more likely to experience the situation that we had a few days ago.
And what's the reaction of the coaching staff when they tell a player, do this and it will work, and they do something completely different and it works?
I think the first one probably is, you see, I told him to bend the ball like this because the crowd and the people, they cannot really understand. I have my nephews telling me, I saw Nico telling them to put it over. He said, you don't want to know the truth.
Before obviously the Real Madrid game, there was the light show, there was your quotes the days before asking for the crowd to bring the atmosphere. Obviously that must have had some impact on the game itself. Do you wish that that kind of atmosphere was created a bit more across the season? Because obviously for the big games it's there, but would it be nice maybe to have that just for general league games too? Not to that extent, but a bit more hyped up.
Well, that would be ideal. It cannot be the same, and probably shouldn't be the same, because then it wouldn't be as special as well. But I think we can all raise the level and the demands that we put to ourselves, to put the standards of how the Emirates has to be looking every single week, at least to a point, you know, and then we can raise the bar in special occasions to do something extraordinary. I think that has to be the aim. I think we have to have the best stadium, the best atmosphere in the world. That's what I will put the bar.
With Kiwior, he's obviously come in and played well the other day. What have you made of his ascent in some ways? Because it can be quite hard to go from not playing much at all to then facing up to the likes of Mbappe, etc.
I mean, super difficult, very difficult to do what he's done. Really impressed with him. I don't know if the word is surprised, because the way he trains, the way he commits to every drill in training, the way he reacts when he's not playing, it's phenomenal. But then you have to do that against the best strikers in the world. But I mean, the partnership, the way they work together, I think they really both step up in the oceans of gap.
Hi, Mikel. Just talking about Declan taking it on his own to do the free kick and have a shot. Is that a sort of reflection of the journey that the team has been on over the last few years and getting a lot more mature and taking those decisions?
Yes, and probably it's related to confidence as well, and feeling and owning that moment, which is really important. So, I mean, there's no coincidence that all the top teams, you look at the games in the Champions League, the amount of individual moments that won the football matches. I mean, in Champions League at this level, that's a necessity. Without that, I don't think you have a chance to progress and be in the finals and winning trophies like we won.
And I think a lot of people would have been surprised by the result, just given a number of injuries and problems that you've had this year. But do you think that shows, such an amazing result shows you what you're capable of, even with a few players missing, and what you can achieve?
Yes, and I'm probably understanding as well that I think that's a reflection of a lot of months' work and how the players have maintained that level of belief and the standards throughout the season with all the issues that we have. So that means that the we is so strong, and within that there is a lot of people that contribute to that, especially the ones that they haven't played that much and they keep the standards and the level of the team so high.
Okay, last couple. Gary? Sorry, Gary and Andrea.
Mikel, you said that you need to put the energy into keeping, making the players feel valued. Does that mean this summer you will have quite a big involvement in the contracts that need to be signed with the players, as well as the new signings? Because obviously Andre's new to the job and he doesn't know the players in the same way that you do. that mean you're going to have a much bigger role?
No. I mean, I talk to the players, I talk to the club, what would be my idea, I try to convince them, and especially feel if they are happy with us, fully happy, and they want to commit to us, but then that's for Andrea and the board ownership to get the right deal and the right contract. I don't want to get involved in that. That's for Andrea.
And with all the sort of deals you've got to do as well as the new signings, I mean, there's been a lot of pressure on the wage bill over the last couple of years anyway. Do you have the financial power to do what you want to do without maybe getting the Champions? Do you need to get in the Champions League to do that every year to have the finances?
Again, that's probably for him, for Rich, for team, for ownership to discuss those topics. I mean, for the right reason, we want to be playing the Champions League and at the highest and latest stages of that competition, because obviously without that and the models that we have for the future will be very difficult. So that's where we want to be.
Okay, finally to Darren.
Mikel, you mentioned focusing on the next game this weekend. How hard is it as a staff? You obviously must have enjoyed the other evening. I mean, how hard is it for you to sort of switch back off the players and yourself to such a game like this after the highs of the week?
When you're winning, I think pretty easy, because your energy is good, your mood is good, the team is performing, and you have a fantastic experience together. So you are looking forward to the next one. So there is no, I mean, that's a huge advantage, I think, when you have that momentum to keep going. So looking forward to the game tomorrow.
Can you enjoy it before you focus on the next game yourself?
I did enjoy, especially because obviously we had quite a lot of family together here, and it was such a special night that I did enjoy it for a few hours. Next day, watch it back, then enjoy it, but okay, things that we have to do better, and then into Brentford.
Okay, guys. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.